We know Elon Musk, the billionaire and the bloke who bought X, of course, renamed it X after he bought it as Twitter. He's on board fully with Donald Trump, even appeared at a rally with him this week. But he's got an interesting theory as to why a lot of other billionaires actually support the Democrats. Have a look.
You know, I think part of why Kamala's getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public.
Yes.
And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome.
The Epstein client list, Kristen.
Of course, he's correct about that. There are people out there who are absolutely terrified that if Trump wins, the truth will become known about Epstein. Elon Musk actually just appeared with Trump at a rally the other day, his first back in Butler, where he was shot a couple months back. And it's so incredible to have Elon on board. Not that he'll switch over tons of voters, although he may, but because now more rich and famous people, more very wealthy people in business may have the courage to come forward and support Trump also. Of course, we're those who don't have things to hide with regard to Epstein. But I of course think he's correct in his comments to Tucker.
Yeah, just quickly, Kristen, you've written again that you think Donald Trump should push for another debate with Kamala Harris. Now, I've tended to agree with you. I think he'd do very well in another debate, but he could be on track to win already, couldn't he? Maybe it's a risk he doesn't need to take.
It's just too close right now, Chris. And with Democrats trying to expand mail-in voting and making Election Day into election month, it's really imperative that Trump turn out his base as much as possible and get as many of those independents as he can. And there are no more inflection points left in this race where a serious landmark change could happen, except for the possibility of another debate. He needs it. Actually, both candidates kind of need it, but Trump has more of an opportunity to absolutely bury Kamala. Hopefully he learned from his mistakes in that first debate where he had so many missed opportunities. He should be more focused this time, more disciplined, and if he can do that and bury her where she deserves to be buried, on the economy, on immigration, and on crime, those three subjects, he could really get some points back over on his side, which he needs right now, because again, this race is just so tight. He needs every point he can get.
Yeah, Kristen, I think you're right on political strategy, and I also think voters in the US deserve it. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you so much, as always, Chris.